back again. And this is the other layout that's in progress. So this is the one that's out in the cabin and is the forever layout, if you like. So got cracking over the summer. Once I had power, light and heat. It then sat for a few months because I was busy with other stuff. I was like, I need to make progress on this. So I have the woodwork and the frame done, which I'm very, very happy about. It took over the summer, but you know, work, life and everything gets in the way. So I finally have a full perimeter all the way around. And I'll see if I can add in the plans into this video, like a screenshot or something like that. So you'll have an idea. So it goes all the way around. The cabin itself is 6 meters by 4 meters, so a nice bit of space. And then there's a central section here that goes all the way across. This doesn't lift or anything, so I will have to go under it, but that's okay. I'm quite happy to do that for the extra kind of train running space. I do have the little office inside for doing a workshop and stuff, so I don't need too much workshop space in here, but there will be space for like a desk or something if I need to. This is almost like the showing off area for the railway. I can do a lot of the work inside in the house. There is heat, everything is electric here, so there is a nice bit of heat and stuff if I need to. And it's a wood cabin and everything, so it's been here for about 2 years, there's no issue with damp or cold or anything like that, which is great. The plan is, this section here, this is how I get in and out. And it's not a raise or a slide out, so what I've done is, it's a very awkward place where the door ended up, because we have a corner of the layout here, so the only place really I could do something was here in front of this door, which now means I have to open the double doors. But it's a small compromise for what I could do. So I had to, this rotates out, a couple of latches in here to hold it in place. And it just swings out. So that's, the layout will be on top. And it swings out, it does clear that. I had to measure very carefully. And that allows me then to just walk in and out. And there's a bit of space there that you can step into. It'd be fun if there was ever like 2 or 3 people trying to get in at the same time, but 99.9% of the time it's going to be me on my own in here, so not worried about that. You shouldn't build to accommodate other people anyway. And it just slides back in. So I didn't want to do something that raised up because there's going to be some scenery here. And you'd have to compromise on the scenery. I didn't want to do something that would slide out because there's not a huge amount of space for the amount that would have to slide out. And it'll probably get damaged. So I figured a swing would work well. We'll see. We'll see if my theory holds out. So just to describe the layout, I've always wanted, the reason for this central section, I've always wanted a big long terminus station. So there's a nice 4 or 5 meter stretch there where that will go. I will model some of it on Euston Station in Dublin. And if anyone has been there, there's a huge long kind of run into the station where you're going through industrial and you're going like coach washing and depots and stuff are along the way. So you're actually approaching the station for ages. So what I plan to do is right around here, there'll be 3 levels. There's an upper level and a lower level. Lower level will be the fiddle yard under the station here. The upper level around here will start to come down, not a full level, but halfway. And there'll be a long run in all the way along here, around the corner, and a long run in. The depot area will be kind of on this side of here. Long run into the station, which is what I've always wanted to do. And the reason for the central section, I've always wanted to be able to, you know, drive the train out of the station, around the layout maybe a few times, and then reverse direction without having to physically move the engine myself. So that's what this is. This angle here, according to the plans that I've done, this angle will accommodate a loop going this way and a loop coming out that way, and the same at the other side. So I'll be able to reverse locos in any direction. So the loco will come out around and then down, and it'll be able to come in here and then reverse direction back up to the upper level and back to the station and drive into the station. That's the plan. Let's see how it goes over the next months, years, etc. All the woodwork, I cut everything by hand because I have tools there, but just to get the measurements exact and the circular, so I'm not a woodworker, I'm a programmer, so I'm not as comfortable with those kind of tools as someone who uses them every day. So apart from that one, to chop off my fingers, which is how I make my money, I wanted more accuracy, and I could do that with a handsaw. So everything is cut by hand, measured, and my brother, who is a cabinet maker, suggested using these like little corner pieces, and it gives everything is super solid. I was surprised at how solid I was able to make it myself. But yeah, it worked out quite nicely. And these kind of braces here, they give strength to it. They also give more layout space, so you're not into a narrow corner like that, so you can put some scrub or something like that, or some scenery. And they also mean that this doesn't actually move, which is brilliant. I thought I might have to put extra bracing and stuff, but I don't. Everything, all the legs have adjustable feet, so I can adjust the levels, and once they're set, I'll then put a tiny screw into them into the floor, so they won't move. Yeah, so upper area at the back, lower area, depot here, fiddle yard. There'll be 2 levels here. There might be another branch station here. And then over here, lots of scenery, viaduct or bridge or river or valley or something around here, I'd say. And lots more scenery coming down here, starting to get into the town industrial area here as well. Industrial, like town built up area, as opposed to just country land. Most Irish railways are in the middle of the country. So I do want to get lots of scenery, and not like 6 or 7 tracks, just 2. 2 on the upper and 2 on the lower, because that's the way kind of most of the railway is here. And that's it. Lots of work to do. Next thing now is to start putting some, I have 9mm MDF there for a baseboard. I'm going to do it pretty open plan, not just cover everything in the baseboard, just to make it easier to do different levels of scenery and stuff, so that it's not all flat. You'd be much more likely to do a dip or a rise or something if the track is raised up a bit. But that gives its own challenges. It's like, okay, how do I support the track here, which is on an upper level, and here? So I'm still working that out, which is why I haven't gotten starting that yet. So that's where we are. This probably won't have a progress update every month, maybe every few months, because it is winter here in Ireland, so it's a bit chilly out here at the moment. But that's okay. I work long term, so I'm not worried about that. If you have any thoughts, comments, suggestions, feel free. If you don't, no problem. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.